Okay, so first and foremost, the collision system. So I put the AABB on the both tanks, the enemy and player. So you can see it change even as I run around the axis here. Everything looks fine. And then both the bullets have spheres. So you can see the enemy bullet hits mine fine. I can run into his fine. And when I shoot him, there's some weirdness with the colors, but yeah. And then, so I just went ahead and just started building at this point. I think I got the design I want down. So, for my personal project, sorry. So the way I'm essentially treating it is it's more or less a data bank. It's a data bank that you save data into and then long-term storage, and then you either handle that data on your own side using these the lists I give to you. Yeah, I'll just base data list. Boop. I still need to work on the API for these guys, but alright, these are all going to be private eventually. I'm going to have to do a lot of attorney-client to get this working properly. But yeah, you can insert all these guys you want, which that way I can shove all that. I can shove single data points onto the user and I don't have to worry about it, so that they can do it fine and I don't have to worry about any performance hits. So I save everything in long-term storage, and you essentially register for event lists. And then when you actually use the event list, like for the scrape data, you just do event list.scrapeFloat, scrape in, display float, display in. So we have a nice, it's essentially what we do for the game objects. It's like collision registration, alarm registration, just all that. Just instead of game objects, I'm doing lists, which involves tons of levels of abstractions, which I could briefly open up in here just to show you. It's just abstraction on abstraction on abstraction. Which I think eventually I'm going to have to templatize this, but yeah. And I also love this design because it's going to make the next 3 phases super easy. Adding like list saving, displaying, and scraping. Well, it's not going to be inherently easy in itself, but it's going to be very easy to implement into the current system. It's just going to be a matter of filling out what these functions mean, what it means to save float data. Boop, in here. And I already started working on here. See, unfortunately, I could not find a lot of resources on what my tool is called, so I just had to kind of go at it and experiment.